David, a opening day victory today against Armagh. You must be very pleased.
The main objective coming here today was 3 points, and we've managed to get that. So yeah, we're pleased, and we're pleased at how we went about our work as well. So there's a lot of positives coming out of today, and the most important one is the 3 points, obviously. So yeah, we're delighted to start off the campaign better this year than last year.
Showed maybe different sides to your game today as well. Nicely worked goals and solid for virtually all of the match as well.
Yeah, I didn't think we looked troubled. I don't know if Joel had a save to make, apart from obviously the penalty. I'll let you decide about that. But we were so comfortable at half time. We looked dangerous going forward. We maybe could have had one or two more. Even when they scored the second or their first one, we could have added more. O'Neill's missed maybe one straight down the pitch, and James's come on and maybe could have done better with a header. But you listen, at this moment in time I don't care because we got 3 points.
A lot of players making their debut either from the start or off the bench today. They all look to be settling in well.
Yeah, there's a good bunch, and we had good players in the bench, we had good players in the stand, and obviously then that shows that you've good players on the park. So it's going to be a squad effort, and that's going to be vitally important to where this little adventure goes.
Michael McKenna, I thought was excellent for somebody making his debut sort of at this level and for his age as well.
I thought the little triangle of Rogers, McKenna and Madison were very good, and on another day they would have fully deserved a clean sheet. As I say, the penalties went against them, but Joel nearly saved it. But apart from that, I'm not sure if Joel, as I say, had a save to make. So they were very resolute. They won their headers and they won their tackles, and I thought they marshalled their front players very, very well.
Michael Smith coming in for a second debut, I suppose, did really well, showed good spells of quality.
Yeah, he's just been thrown in at the deep end. Emmett Templeton was suspended, so Michael came in, gave his balance on that left-hand side, and he's done really well, especially for the second goal. So, Smith knows what we're all about here, and he'll only add to what we're doing.
Choices to make, I suppose, for next week in terms of squad as well as the first 11. That's position you want to be in, presumably. It's
great, isn't it? You don't want to look over your shoulder and go, how am I going to influence this game? Right now you're looking over your shoulder going, do we influence it that way or do we influence it that way? And having those options is brilliant coming off the bench. I thought the three boys were excellent when they come on. Obviously Matty's unfortunate to give away the foul for the penalty, but I didn't think in a million years it was a foul. Yeah, and the three boys have contributed really, really well. So it shows good attitude and it shows a good togetherness of the squad, and that's as I say, going to be very important.
We go to Anna next week. How important is it to try and build on today's result?
It's always important to get 3 points, and that's what we'll be looking to do at Anna, as we did today. We'll be looking to be slightly better every time we take onto the pitch. So, the ultimate aim is to get 3 points without sounding too obvious, is to get 3 points every time we play a league game, and Anna's going to be no different.
From a manager's point of view, is it good to have league games coming thick and fast as opposed to previous seasons where maybe cup games were interrupting it a bit?
It's far better, and I think the league will show that those run of league games, instead of people having played 20 games and you've only played 11, and it was a bit of a farce, to be honest. Let's make that clear, and to have it replicating almost the Premier League is the way it should be. So it's good that we're 3 points. I look forward to the next 3 points, and you can bank on that for the remainder of the season, apart from the odd cup game being thrown in. So yeah, I think it was a massive plus for the league to go that way.
And Andrew McGonnell and Thomas Robinson have left this week. Does that change things in terms of looking to bring anybody in before the end of the window?
No, not really. We needed to trim the squad. Anto, I needed to be fair to him. I could have kept him, but we've got a lot of options now left side, so he would never have played really, unless because I just think that the rest of the boys are way ahead in terms of what they've done in pre-season and previously, and we've brought new people here. So, the best thing for him and us was to let him go. Thomas Robinson trained Thursday night and everything was fine, and then very late Thursday night he wanted to leave. So if people don't want to be here, then they just go, and that's just the way it is.
On the lookout to bring anybody in, or any strengthening areas in particular?
We're always on the lookout to strengthen.
Any areas in particular?
All over the pitch, if you can get better, then you upgrade. But I think this squad is very, very good together. We showed that today. So we're not looking at anything in particular because we don't need to. We think we've got good quality here. We think we've got good squad togetherness already built. So to upset that would be silly. But if we feel one becomes available in an area we feel we might need one, then we'll move. But it would be silly to me to say, yeah, we're going to look at such and such in that area, because I'm sure everybody's the same. And if we can, like we moved very quickly with Buckley and Smith, that's what we'll be looking to do. So, we'll just keep our thoughts on that under our hat.
And we're obviously a lot happier after the first game today than last season. How important is that to start well and to win the game?
Well, we gave everybody a 6-point lead last year, so are the ones who picked up maximum points, but you know what I mean. So it's important to get off to a good start. We'll look to follow that up against Armagh. It was important to come here and win and get 3 points, especially at home, because when people come here, we want to send them away with nothing. So it's nice to have done that today.
Great, thank you.